One of the funny things about life is that it takes a death to make us realize how mortal we are.
He was an amazing man, a wonderful doctor, great father, great husband, good friend. He was funny, reliable, everyone's go-to, and obviously 5 years later I can say he's definitely unforgettable. How he always made me feel safe, no matter what. I always felt like if he said it was okay, there was no way it was going to be anything but okay, and I miss that.
I went up in the elevator. I was on the OR, and I had to go up to go to work. And I had to get off the elevator. And he said, "I'm not letting you off this elevator. This is Dr. Malfarra." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well," he said, "no, I'm not letting you out of here until you promise to go out with Frank tonight." And I said, I'm not going out with him." And he said, "You are." And I said, "No, I'm not." And this went on and on. He wouldn't let me out. So finally I said, "All right, I'll go out with him." Never intending to go out with him. And then I told the girls, my classmates, and they said, "You have to go out with him." And I said, "No, I'm not going to." Well, I ended up, I was kind of pushed out. And you know where he took me? Misericordia Hospital to see John Gustizian. So he said, "Well, let's go for a walk." So we said, "Oh, all right, we'll go for a walk." And we used to go right past his house. And they kept doing this. I said, "Why do we keep coming here?" And they wouldn't tell me. And Pop used to be outside sometimes. And one day, I think Frank found out that we were doing all this walking. And he said to his father, "That's the girl I'm going to marry." Just like that.
He was very supportive. He used to come up there and watch us surf, and said, all the videos and pictures that we never saw, we don't even know where they're at. He took videos and videos and videos. I'm like, we never saw one. We never saw nothing. And then the days that, it's true, and the days we didn't surf, we went water skiing, right? Mm-hmm. And then we used to go, or we went fishing. And then me and Tom, we used to get made. We used to say, "There's waves today, hurry up and get back." We used to get back, and he just sat there real slow, fishing, took his time. And then we came back from the boat. He disappeared, went up to his room, and we never saw him again.
He was successful in everything he did. He was successful at being a doctor. He taught medicine. He's a professor. Anything he put his mind to, he could do, like wallpapering the house, burning boards and wood to make the frames of the bar he made. They did by hand. Anything he touched, he could make it work.
Frank Mele worked at St. Agnes Hospital, where he treated patients and performed many, many surgeries. He could almost fix up anyone. He was a real hero. He was my hero. But eventually we found out that he couldn't fix everyone, and that included himself. In 2005, he was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis, which is a disease without a cure. And then 4 years later, it led to his death. He fought as hard as he could to stay with us and lived 2 years past his life expectancy. He passed away 3 days after his birthday. We were all shocked. He seemed to be getting better on his birthday. He was joking around, telling stories. I think that's what shocked us most of all, because we had just seen him be himself for the first time in a long time. And then he was gone. But one of the funny things about Frank Mele is that even in the face of death, he can be brave. His last words to all of us were, "I'm okay." He could hardly breathe, but he managed to make out those words and give us some sort of comfort. The impact of his absence will always be there. We can't change that. Each year goes by and it still feels like it was yesterday when we lost him. And in our hearts, we will eventually have a tomorrow.